All right, back at it. First one I want to touch on here is play number six. Um, okay, so Cam, that's the one where you're about to blow this, well, did, and you're going to flag this for a false start. It's relatively close to, which what happens first here. Um, like pretty much at the same time. Yeah, interesting. But that the receiver can move a little bit. We'll give him that. But if these guys cross the line, we're done. Um, in general, I would rather penalize the stuff that happens inside the box versus outside the box. There's no way that this receiver made these guys jump. So that his movement, in theory, could be legal. If he jumps, oh, I don't like that. Like if he say he, jumps and then decides to come in motion here, that's fine. I mean, as long as he's not making like a fast movement at the line of scrimmage or something. So there's a way to make that play legal. These guys, there's not. Okay. 26. A pretty good pass here on this blind side. This is not. I mean, this is good. A good block. Why? Doesn't try and draw. Did it again. Sweet. Yes, I think that was. I mean, Ryan's eyes are right on it, but that's one that we could pretty easily, catch the tail end of something and throw a flag here that would not be necessary. This is about as good as you can do. And as far as gets his hands up, the kid's already kind of going down. Um, but when I saw the pile of people, it made me, wonder what was up there. So a good pass, not doing anything there. Okay, this is me. Um, so it doesn't look great from that angle. This angle looks pretty bad. Okay, so face mask is any opening, or a face mask penalty is any opening of the helmet, including the bottom port. So it's a little grainy, but I think we could pretty easily say that this is grasping the I guess edge of a helmet. So should have been flagged. That's 100% me. There's nobody else that would have this one. Really good job. Get funny stance, but really good job doing your job here, Ryan. Getting to the line of scrimmage. We talked about this during the game. I mean, as far as if this guy crosses or not, I think you're right in what you said. I mean, if he has his toe behind the line of scrimmage, we're good. Or at the line of scrimmage. I mean, when he releases, I mean, something's behind the line, you know. So, but I just wanted to point out, really good job of getting up to where you're supposed to be there. 63. Okay, here's one, Cam, where I'd like a definitive answer as you're coming in here. I mean, if you're jumping ahead, you just know we got to get this line. So whatever that 44 appears like. So know that. So when you jump here, you can throw your hand over your head and be yelling first down. Okay, rather than like you're doing a good job coming in to spot the ball, but I don't know that we need all that. Like if you're coming in and if you're gonna place this where you're driving right now, right there. So if you're a half yard in front, then all I need is first down. Let's get going. And that kind of ends some of the chatter on the field there as well. That comes up again later. 71. Okay, so we had a pass interference somewhere before here. Oh, right there. So this is the one that is called. A little hand fight there, a grab right there. Good call. I would not mind having two flags here. So, I mean, as the ball's in the air for sure, Nick, you can be closing down on that. So I maybe you did, I don't know, but I would not mind having two on this one. I think we barely catch it here. Yeah, or don't. Okay. Then a couple plays later, I saw this live, and this one made me pause. I think we should have flagged this one for DPI. That bump right there, to me, that's enough. Maybe it's not, I guess, but that's the action that I'm saying here. Did he bump him off that route? He didn't miss it by much. So, I mean, does he bump him off enough for him to not close that down? Definitely would have two eyes on this. I mean, Cam coming on the sideline, that's pretty good positioning. Nick, I suppose you were trying to stay deeper than him. I don't think we catch much here. Sorry, I don't know how to pause this thing, and I had to go let somebody in. So I think that one should be pass interference. 96. Okay, somebody should have this. I think that he caught this with his knee on the ground, which makes it a catch. But he should be dead right there. Cam staring at it. Nick should have it as well. I almost killed this one, but I mean, I'm not. This one is not me, or it really shouldn't be. Hi.
How are you?
Good. How are you?
Good. You know,
Ooh. No. Perfect. God bless you. Gotcha. Thank you.
you bet.
Um. So yeah, that one. I would like that one back. I think we needed a flag there. Or sorry, not a flag, a whistle. 103. Oh, okay. This is one that Jake thought we should maybe have illegal low block. It's right here. I think he falls. Um, I mean, I guess I'm okay with that one not getting called. It it's ugly, and if we if we do think that, I mean, it's hard to say intent here, but I mean, it probably meets the criteria. He's low, and he's definitely not at the snap. So I mean, if that's where we land, that's okay. I think he loses his footing and happens to take this guy down, which I don't know. I guess not really here nor there. Well, 105, Cam. We got to start a clock here. Like, I mean, I do it from the back, but this is in your area. Start winding to get that clock started. 107. Yeah, this probably is a hold, and it's a lot easier to see from the end zone. But it's the puller. Yeah, on the edge guy, 51, I think. Yeah, that's a bad look. So as far as who and what, my assumption is Jake's probably on this edge. So this one probably is me. Anybody that's got that, I don't mind anybody throwing this one. So if it's kind of me, Ryan, and Jake, Nick, you're probably a bit away to try to have an opinion here. But I sure should have. But anybody that gets eyes on that, that's you can throw that flag. That's okay. 122. Okay, here's another one. Fourth down. Um, so we're killing this clock. Okay, this this is a really good spot where, like, Jake knows we hit the 50 first down, and this is like, oh, I don't mean to be drawing here, guys. I'm sorry. Um, I mean, knee, elbow. Boom. So right on the 50. So if we spotted this how we typically would, if we touch the 50, we're good. So I mean, Jake almost immediately here is yelling. He can't see in this edit here, but he's going first down, and we're moving this thing, which is great. Then let's look at 127. I think we could have a hold here. He just tugs him down after the fact, and it doesn't really involve the play, but this is weird. Out on this edge, this is one that I was like, why is this guy on the ground? Um, so, I mean, even if it's not part of the play, when we got a defender here just dragging this dude down, I wouldn't mind a defensive hold here in 10 yards. Probably going to have to be Jake in this scenario. I mean, I doubt I'm going to see it. Nick's got other stuff in here, and Jake, I know you got stuff coming at you, but if that's one that you can see, mostly just because he like is just holding his hand and tugs him down. So if that happens to be one that you can see, that would be a good get. 141. Okay, here's the opposite of. Oh no. Okay, so this we've talked this play to death over the last few days or the last week. So I like this as a block. I don't think this is hold. So just walk with me through. I mean, Jake's on the ball carrier here. So I mean, if you watch that Minnesota dude at all, he's pretty big on seeing the whole thing. Remember, guys, you don't have to officiate the ball. The ball is going to take care of itself. I mean, somebody between like me and Ryan here will probably have the ball. In this case, I'd much rather have eyes on this defender or on this action out here. Okay, so I think this is a block. I think Jake's, I'm just guessing by head position, is on ball carrier, and then right here catches this and then is like, whoa, I got, this guy, he's got a fistful of jersey. I mean, I would not deny that at all. But I don't think we call this differently. I mean, I don't think we call this just based on the jersey pull normally. So I think there's a tug here that Jay probably sees at a inopportune moment, well, for Central Cast, and then drops a flag here. The result of this, Okay, Nick, when you got guys behind you, you need to officiate that because nobody like Ryan happens to be seeing this, but I'd much rather have this flag come from you because I want somebody needs to be officiating these guys, and it shouldn't be Ryan from way back here. Okay, so turn and I mean I can get touchdown no matter what. You don't have to turn and look at me. You can throw your hands up from anywhere, and so that so I mean, if you're the only one that can see it, keep your head on those guys. When we talk about the same thing on like the boundaries on the perimeters with our wings, if you got guys that are, out your sideline, like I mean, if Jake had action over here, I'd want his belt buckle facing those guys, like turn and officiate kids, and then we'll sort it out. The thing that I will say with this play and with a few other ones that we had here, we did an excellent job sorting all this junk out between live ball and dead ball here. Cam and I had the weird his kind of face mask penalty. We had a double throw on a DPI, I believe. Nick and Cam both had something. So we had several instances where we had a really good we did a really good job of sorting out whatever the mess was. I think next play is another really good example of that. So now we back them up a bunch. Now they punt, and if you haven't got a chance to look at this in your live event or on the WDAY feed, we all come together here. No one signals. Nobody does anything, real like right out of the chute. It's not like, oh, I see a ball and we got a signal right away. I love to see this. I mean, Jake bearing down on it, Nick's right there, Cam's coming. That all of that is great. That's exactly what we want. And then if you go to the like your live event clip, you're all communicating, talking through anything that you might have saw to get us to the right verdict there. I think about the time I get there, I don't know who it was, Jake and Nick maybe had decided, nope, here's what it was, and then I just signaled. It doesn't have to be me. It was in that instance, but it certainly doesn't have to be. But I thought we did a great job of handling most of those things. Here's another spot type thing. And this is Cam, excellent spot. And you do an excellent job coming in to end this. But fourth down, if you know that we need to get to the 45, then you can be coming in right here, holding up a first down and pointing the other direction. And you can be looking at me and saying, Chris, first down white, or whatever. I mean, you do a great job. Like you do come in and you're standing here, you're spotting this exactly where it should be, short of the line of gain. But you get a bunch of kids standing there, almost John back and forth, and we can cut some of that. That doesn't need to happen. So overall, guys, awesome job with communication. Keep it up.